so clearly it's been a while since EDC. Actually, it's been almost.
It's been a
Actually,
month.
it's been over.
Almost
It's
2
it's
months.
been almost 2 months since we came back, and we, as a lot of you ravers might know or might experience, when you come back from a festival, there's a whole bunch of stuff that just hits you in the face. Work, bills, problems with other people, that kind of thing,
Oh my gosh.
Not that that happened with us, but definitely work. Definitely work.
Definitely real life.
Yeah, but I guess this will be our sign off. We didn't get to speak that much on camera while we were in the facilities, which, we're definitely going to do a better job about that for next year. But, this serves as our talking points that we didn't get to touch on while we were at EDC already. So, you want to go first? Talk about the check-in?
Sure. So check-in process wasn't too shabby, only because we didn't drive there though. So it was the Uber that dropped us off, and we were in line for a very long time. So we got to the campsite at what, like 1? It was really early when we got to the Speedway.
I think it was about 1:30. We
Yeah.
got to the campsite at 1:30 just to see if maybe there was a possibility of doing like an early check-in or something like that. No, there wasn't.
No.
The gates opened promptly at was it 3
Yeah,
o'clock. So even if you were there at like 2:59, well, by then there was a line building up.
Yeah.
But even if you were there at 2:59, gates weren't going to open until 3 o'clock. So we grabbed some lunch. There was a
Chillax.
diner. Yeah, there was a diner right next to the Speedway, of course. I guess all you Las Vegas residents would know that. So we chilled at that diner for about an hour and 15 minutes maybe. And then we called, we saw that there was a line starting to build up as far as the cars went. So we called an Uber to go. They actually had a party for Uber drivers that were just sticking around the area. It was like their incentive to keep Uber drivers in that area. They helped Insomniac do a party for them. So our Uber driver.
Getting an Uber.
Yeah, we had no problem getting an Uber. The problem was that line. We got into the car and we were in that line for maybe, I want to say 30 minutes before,
without moving.
Yeah, 30 minutes without moving, and that's when we decided, okay, we're just gonna walk over to the site, which ended up being actually a lot longer than we anticipated. We were walking maybe for about 10 minutes, and some pedicabs started riding up.
On the train, get. 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 On the train.
And the pedicabs were, well, we were hearing a lot of different prices. For some people we heard 40, some people they got $50, and I think one person or one couple told us that they had to pay $60 for their pedicab. I'm not sure why the prices were all different, but we paid $40 for the pedicab to take us all the way to the campsite. And from our understanding, I believe they were working for Insomniac as well. But that was pretty cool.
But if you have a lot of luggage, which you shouldn't, you won't be able to get on the pedicab because it literally only fit like one suitcase. We had one bag, so it just fit us in one bag. So we got lucky, but it was still $40 to get. He only rode for what, like 5 minutes, really?
I don't think it was even 5 minutes. I mean, it was really, the pedicabs are like literally the quickest way to get past the line and into the check-in area. Now, if you are driving, that's gonna be a big issue. Now, with any camping festival, car lines are always going to be pretty crazy. Even like when we went to Imagine Fest, but of course EDC is the biggest festival in America or the biggest EDM festival in America. So, you know, you have to expect to be in line to the campground for a while. I know some of the RVs were in line for up to 8 hours. I think the longest I actually heard was 10. It seemed that the average RV wait was about at least 3 hours, I believe. And then, you know, the regular cars, we were hearing anywhere between 2 to 8 hours as well. So,
and that's your whole Friday. Is that Friday or Thursday? Thursday.
That's basically your whole Thursday
out the window.
I mean, there's not much that you're missing on that Thursday anyway. Well, it's because, you know, of course, the volume of people trying to get in. You're still seeing people trickle in all throughout the night, and you know, I guess unless, you know, most of the people that were playing for the kickoff party at the campsite on Thursday night, most of those people were playing sets throughout EDC anyway. So, you know, it's not like they were going to play all their best stuff just for the kickoff party.
Yeah, just don't expect to turn up necessarily on Thursday. But after that, after we got through getting our tent at the first gate, not getting the tent, but receiving our tent number, then we had to go through security. Yep.
Oh. Hey, world.
Just checked in, kind of.
It actually wasn't that bad. If we were in a car, it would have been really bad.
It would have been really bad.
Because the line was horrendous, but what's new, EDC?
And that was a whole nother beast.
So security, and I'm sure, well, I'm hoping they do this better next year.
It better be way better next year.
But with security, they only had two
metal detectors.
Two metal detectors to walk through.
An airport has more than that.
Right. So, you know, just 2 people for what? I think it was 20,000 people.
20,000, 15,000 campers, I think.
15 or 20,000 campers that were staying, and then we had 2 of those metal detectors. And it's like, it's not like you have spurts of campers. It's as soon as 3 o'clock hits, that line is formed, and it's just
downhill from there.
continue. It's downhill from there.
The wait gets longer from there.
So that was an hour and a half in the security line. After we passed that, then I think there was a delay in the campsite, trying to get everything absolutely together.
This tunnel goes down.
Finally got through security.
Woo!
How long did that take?
Just an hour, 15 minutes, not including the wait to get inside. So in total, we waited like 2 hours.
2 hours. And we were one of the first people to get here, so yeah. I don't know, might be okay, might not be, but we'll see. And now our line to get into 10. Alright, another line. Alright, here we go. So overall, it was what, like 2.5, 3 hours to check in?
Say like 2.5, you know.
So it's not bad, but you have to consider all the points that we were the first wave of campers to come in, and we didn't drive.
Yeah.
So
Didn't drive. So if you're driving, plan to not be all the way settled until like 9 o'clock, honestly. If you're there at 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, the tent itself, beautiful, very spacious. We were standing straight up. I'm 5'8", and I had no problem moving around the tent.
Great place. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Like a little something in here. Well, I guess.
Ooh. Lit. Look at that. They fit a whole queen size bed in here, guys. And our air conditioner. And it works. It works. air conditioning was superb. It definitely worked. The tent got cool within a matter of minutes, but of course, with it being the first year, there were some hiccups, and the electricity, the power went out a couple times. But it was never long. They always, of course, I'm sure they prepared for it, so they had their generators, their backup, and it would be on within the next few minutes. But everybody got a power